I hid from the profile picture, or not profile, but the picture for a reason. This is about defining yourself. I want you to stay today. All right. If somebody's watching it, they can hear it. Can you read that? Probably not. It says the Antichrist. At one point, I believed that I was the Antichrist because I was specifically told by God that technically you could call me that, but it isn't what it seems. I would love to tell that story over and over and over again, but I can't remember it right now. And I believe it is because enough people from enough different religions have all believed me, and they all keep trying to thwart my efforts. You notice that cough right there? I can no longer sing. I can't sing at all. Well, I cannot even really tolerate the sound of my voice most of the time. It's probably because I've been smoking more. Probably because I've been up all night right now. But realistically, I've had a few people actually make attempts on my life because they believe so wholeheartedly that I am the Antichrist. So, I have nothing to lose anymore other than my freedom. I could be committed for this, but what's funny is I actually checked myself into the hospital because of believing this. And then when I gave the psychiatrist the reasons, she said, "Holy shit, I'm sitting in front of the Antichrist." And I said, "All right, so what are you going to ask me now? How does that make you feel?" I feel vilified and a little relieved. But also, why did you say that? And she said, "Because you actually convinced me. And I'm glad that you are the scariest thing that I have ever imagined in my life." And knowing that I was going to meet the Antichrist because I was told in a dream that I would one day meet the Antichrist. And I've always been scared of it. And you look just like me. And I said, "I know it's really bizarre," because she was me aged about 30 to 40 years. And I said, "You're beautiful." She said, "You are too." And I said, "You look happy." She said, "I am." I said, "Then I feel like that means good things for me." So, with that uplifting story, I'm going to tell you something. The Bible was not meant to be read by everyone. Did you know that? It was a book written at a time where only the richest people were educated enough to read. And for the most part, they were clergy members. And for the most part, that was dictated by your country's religion. So in America, we don't really connect with that as well because we have freedom of religion. With all of the freedoms that we were given in America, we kind of went ahead and said, "All right, we're ready for the end of the days to come," because the Bible had already been written, and I'm sure that there were. No, I'm sorry. I'm starting to remember the history class. I never paid attention to history unless it sounded like gossip. I couldn't remember it because I was like, "This is boring," and it's a bunch of people that have nothing to do with me. That's not true. But I was young once and stupid, and now I'm not. My emotional intelligence has been matched but not exceeded to anyone that I know. My book smarts, my IQ was just below borderline genius. And I remember I was disappointed, and so was my father. And I was disappointed because he was disappointed. And then the guy looked at me and he goes, "Sweetheart, hold on a second. I just said some words to your daddy that disappointed him because he saw the bad ones, but because you're really young, I'm going to show you something. This is everybody on earth. You are right there. And I'm in awe of you." And I said, "In awe of me?" He said, "It's okay, sweetheart. Everybody else is about right here. I just told your daddy that you're up here and he's still a little disappointed because he felt like you should have jumped that line and you didn't. But only a few people do, sweetheart, and it's okay because where you are is pretty incredible. And you're not autistic." And I remember as he looked up at my parents and my mom, oh, thank God. And it's like it was a death sentence back then because I'm 32 years old, and back then they didn't know how to treat it. And what's funny is I was still just as weird and awkward and everything. So I probably am somewhere a little bit on that scale, other than my brother beat the shit out of me all the time to get it out of me. So they let natural selection and brotherly love fix it. And that's actually what I'm here for. So guys, I am the Antichrist. I have accepted that role. I don't care if you think I'm crazy, because, well, I know I'm mentally ill in a couple of different ways, but actually God kind of cured me of most of those, except for one. I got to keep an addiction. God said, well, you guys are creatures of habit. And at this point, everybody's addicted to something. So I'm going to give you a pass. What do you want? And I was like, anything I want. And I chose sex. It's natural. It's fun. It's healthy. It's exercise. It's good for you if you do it in a healthy way. Unfortunately, I am not so addicted to sex that I will hurt lots of people, which is what most people's see. So I was trying to find a workaround and I couldn't. So the Antichrist is a purposeful misinterpretation of the word in Latin, which is different than the rest of the Bible, which was written in Hebrew. Did you know that? No, you didn't. Because if you're watching this, you are not one of the people privy to that information, because they don't give a flying fuck about YouTube. They're working right now. Also, very few people know that in general, and I learned that from somebody who had met the Pope. It was really fucking incredible. And I actually emailed the Vatican, and I still have not met Pope Francis, so I'm pretty sure he's confident that I'm right, and I'm still alive and not incarcerated. So I'm pretty sure he got it, because God speaks to both of us. He is the only person on this planet who is the spiritual equivalent to me, and he and I are a lot alike. So Pope Francis, by the way, I would really, really like to meet you and take a picture with you. So if you can please come to Virginia, I would appreciate it. I had my address included on the email. For anybody who wants to kill me, listen up. My coming was not the end of days. Okay. That was also, it was kind of like an inside joke. Like when I start reading the book of Revelation, I stop because I'm like, this is really upsetting because I don't want to know the end before I get to it. Would you want to read the whole story of your life and know exactly what the fuck was going to come? That takes away all the fun. So the Antichrist. Technically, I am. But all I am, like Jesus, is a message. Okay? My message is a brotherly love. That's why I smiled like that. You all have literally forgotten it. I don't think I'm the last one on earth. In fact, I know I'm not because my buddy Bobby just left. That's not his real name, but I gave him a pseudonym. I could prove to you that I'm brilliant. You can see that I'm attractive. I am literally the most basic white bitch on earth. Jesus was the same for his time. But by the way, he was brown because he was in Israel. So, was it all really Israel back then? I don't remember. I'm not really good with world history. I'm just like you. So was Jesus. And as a child, I used to ask my mom how Jesus did different things. I would say, well, how would Jesus have done that? And she'd be like, I don't know. Why don't we go look that up in the encyclopedia? For instance, I never have learned how Jesus brushed his teeth. I have a pretty good idea because I went without a toothbrush and I thought my teeth feel gross. What would I do? Took care of that bitch right the fuck there, right in front of your face. Pretty sure that that's probably what Jesus did. Did you know that, and I'm so sorry to throw you under the bus, Oprah, but you could probably help me out a little bit more than everybody else. Toni Morrison is actually the one I want, but you're more famous. And every time I encounter an African American and I can sense that they're of specifically of slave descent, I am disgusted with the fact that they don't know who she is. Because I hate that she wasn't taught in schools the way that she should have been. And thank God I went to a school and read Beloved and realized that that's also me. A lot of famous people know who I am. They will recognize me when they see me. Part of why my voice was taken is that I said at one point that all I got to do is get to Eminem and we're good because I can stop the end of days and it just or it, like me and him, that's like the climax of the end of days. Anyway, Marshall, Bobby, why'd you come back? Bobby. What's up? Would you like to buy some ice cream?
No, but
Do you want me to give you the money for all the pennies I stole from you?
no.
Are you sure? Because it's like really, really heavy.
Yeah, can I put in something personal?
Yes.
It's my personal, not your personal.
Oh, okay. I accidentally stole a quarter. Can I keep it?
Yep.
Thank you. Woo! Oh, by the way, folks, I don't have a job, so.
Technically,
Oh, nothing. I'm talking to myself. Come on in. Okay. No, 0. Why? Of my car? Why do you want to do that? Okay, but I don't have my car. Do you know where it is? Like, yeah, you can rent my car from me. Absolutely.
I was going to, like, pay you for the money I use. Like, same time. I used to call you your money.
Yeah, but I don't have my car, so I don't want to. I mean, yeah, I'll agree to it. If you can get my car, then yes. It's $366 a month is what my loan is for that, my lien. The guy who raped me stole my car. I can't get in touch with him to know where it is, but I know.
You remember your license plate?
Yeah, KNK 9881.
Write that down. That dude be seeing orange Prius now, like.
Yeah, well, that's what's unfortunate is that there was a couple other people with orange Priuses that moved in, and because orange is a noticeable color, well, for whatever. Okay, so this is the kerfufflery that I'm dealing with. Okay. It was a conspiracy to steal my car because the dude that raped me took it, but then came back the next day because he felt bad about raping me and took me grocery shopping. And he said I was that good, which I was like, okay. Which actually made me feel really good. He also let me get a soda and he didn't want me to get one originally and I talked him into it. But anyway, so, and I forgave him for everything except stealing my fucking car. Because I didn't say he stole it. I mean, I said steal, but do you know what I mean when I say steal? Like I stole your change? No, yeah, exactly. He did. He asked for it when he actually stole it. But then he said he was going to bring it back. And I said, don't steal it. Because to me, stealing is, hey, can I borrow your blip? But you don't mean borrow, you mean steal. And he literally did that to me, even though we're not family members.
You want to know the dumbest thing ever?
What?
You ever been in school and somebody asks, hey, can I borrow a piece of paper?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're stealing a piece of paper.
How can you give that a piece of paper that you use?
Right? Right? Damn, Bobby, you just dropped some goddamn facts right there. So on that note, I'm going to end this and explain to you all that, yes, I am the Antichrist, but my friend Bobby here wants to borrow my car. I keep wanting to say mortgage. It's my car payment. It's $366 a month. CarMax is on my ass because I'm 6 months behind, but I don't have my car and it's not insured. But if you
heard me wrong.
Oh, so what do you want to do?
I said, all right, now, how am I going to spend money off a car and give you money back?
A card.
Yes.
Card. Oh, there's no money left on it.
I'm talking about like, if you tell your dad, like, you know what I'm saying?
Are you saying you want to buy something online?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've had that happen before, and there's no money left on it.
But the thing is, does it show up to him as what's being bought?
Yes. So if you're buying porn, you will see that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that for a very specific reason, and that's that somebody asked if they could do that and borrowed my card, and I saw that they bought porn, and then they said, I didn't know that you would see that, and I said, why? And they said, I thought that your dad would see it, and I said, I'm a grown-up and I make $80,000 a year. But you asked the right way because you knew that my dad did give me money because he did give me an allowance of $100 in a year to live on. He does buy me cigarettes sometimes too.
It's not really porn.
My dad's the best. He literally he's like, yeah, I hope you die. Also, please get your shit together because I cannot support you anymore. None of these are from 82. No, I'm 86. But yeah, I'm 82 because I'm copper. I am copper. Are you Todd? No, Dakota's Todd. I cried the other day thinking about that. I was like, we're the Fox and the Hound and he's Todd. Keith is Todd. Oh. Okay. How much money do you need though? Come back. How much money do you need?
depends on how much a month is for each. You know,
Oh, so you're trying to get a monthly subscription of something.
yeah. It's it's stance only. I'm not sure if they'll pop up this form. It's basically like this shit you were talking about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, he's gone.
Well, my little sister's friend
Uh-huh.
got one.
Okay.
And I'm trying to see what they're talking about.
Okay.
Talking about,
Can we actually talk about that for a second? I'm going to start a new video.
no.
No, I don't want, you are not going to be recorded saying anything. I'm going to reply to you in a recording. Is that okay? Because then you're helping me work and then I can just give you money and you don't have to borrow it or steal it. But I got to pay my